This week we feature Distant Brass by Tom Perry, Plucked Irish Banjo by Lorenzo Wood. This week's throwbacks are Amplified Music Box by Liam McLean, Electric Guitar Octave Cascade by Peter Malkin, and Soul's Piano by Pete Calandra. Distant Brass by Tom Perry. After being inspired by Christian's YouTube content and a university lecture from the founder of Slade & Nash, I put my free time over lockdown into learning more about how to develop sample instruments to release on my website tomperrymusic.com/shop. I've been wanting to contribute to the piano book community for some time, and I feel like I now have the knowledge and skills to do so. Here's my first contribution, Distant Brass. Plucked Irish Banjo by Lorenzo Wood. This was a small project I did right after my neighbor lent me his 4-string banjo. I put it in Irish tuning and plucked the strings in 2 to 3 dynamic layers and 2 round robins about every minor third. Have fun with it! Amplified Music Box by Liam McLean. I recorded the music box by sitting it on the strings above the bridge pickup. Unfortunately, the signal wasn't loud enough to distort the music box as much as I wanted, but the experiment still gave some results I'm happy with, especially with some reverb and delay. Electric Guitar Octave Cascade by Pete Malkin. Whilst I was in Amsterdam working on a show, we were using a fairly rundown old electric guitar and amp, which had belonged to the theatre for some time. I wanted to test out using the same sounding guitar and amp in a similar design to the Christian's and Octave Cascade instrument, which plays an initial note followed by a random assortment of octave notes based on the key pressed. Soul's Piano by Pete Calandra. Saul Berkowitz was my theory and orchestration teacher at college. He also gave me free piano lessons and composition lessons, and I remained close to him right up until he passed on in 2006. This piano was at his home in Queens, New York. He owned it for over 50 years and I played it often as a young adult. While my sampled instrument doesn't fully capture the entire range of this instrument, it does capture the spirit of it.